It's the Zebec Gazette, it's the Zebec Gazette. You heard what I said, it's the Zebec Gazette, it's the Zebec Gazette, it's the Zebec Gazette. You heard what I said, it's the Zebec Gazette. You heard what I said, it's the Zebec Gazette.
Welcome back, beautiful people, degenerates, believers, and I bought ZBCN because a stranger on the internet yelled at me, investors. This is the Zebec Gazette, brought to you by the Zebec Nation podcast.
Yes, and I'm your boy Heavy Hitter 360, coming to you live with the kind of energy that says I read the white paper, I laughed, I cried, and I checked that chart like 5 times in 1 minute, bro.
And I'm Throbbing Lantern, here to illuminate the darkest corners of the Zebec universe, where payroll meets payments, payments meet partnerships, and partnerships meet the part where everybody suddenly acts like they knew this was coming all along.
Yeah, and definitely not dark anymore, because this news definitely lit up the whole community for sure. So, pirates and everybody else, this week's episode is going to be an absolute banger. We're talking the biggest Zebec headlines from this week. And yes, the Stellar story is the main event. Stellar has confirmed Zebec Network's partnership, and that's kind of the validation that makes the whole room go wild.
Let's start with the headline that had the community doing cartwheels in the group chat. Stellar confirms Zebec as its global stablecoin payroll infrastructure provider. That's not a rumor, not a source close to the matter, not a trust me bro. That's the real deal.
And this is big because it pushes Zebec beyond just being the cool payment streaming project. It's now stepping into real-world payroll and cross-border payment infrastructure, with reports tying the partnership to USDC payroll solutions and access across MoneyGram's network of 50 million users.
Translation, Zebec didn't just get invited to the party. Zebec brought the DJ, the catering, and a full payroll department. Swag.
Exactly. This is the kind of partnership that makes people stop asking, what does Zebec do? And start asking, wait, why is everyone using Zebec? So let's talk about the market reaction from last week. With the Stellar news, it helped drive a sharp move in ZBCN with reports of a 5.3% jump just 24 hours from the announcement, and other market write-ups pointing to even stronger short-term rebounds tied to the partnership and broader institutional interest.
Which is crypto code for the timeline got excited and the chart remembered it had legs.
There was also talk about large inflows and improved sentiment around Zebec as the project expanded its footprint beyond Solana. That matters because investors love 2 things: adoption and narrative. They can post in all caps.
And let's not forget the third thing they love, pretending they were early after the move already happened.
Yeah, classic.
Swag.
Swag, yeah, definitely swag.
Okay. All right, so let's cut to some news that we forgot to record last week.
Yeah,
now
man,
you can
I don't
buy.
even know how we forgot this stuff, Throbber. It's so
Yeah,
important,
exactly.
man.
Now you can buy ZBCN in a tax-free IRA account via crypto.com.
Yeah, man, swag, super swag.
It's a big move.
It's a huge move, and it's it just goes to show that Zebec is really the chosen one, man.
Yeah, they're leading the charge in so many fronts.
In my
ridiculous.
opinion, not financial advice, of course.
Of course.
It's never
And
financial
also,
advice.
They are releasing a Zebec X XRP special edition card. I think only a couple hundred have been bought so far. There's only a couple hundred
limited
left.
edition. And I believe with the purchase of that, you do get 5 additional entries for the XRP Las Vegas giveaway.
Yes.
Yes. The trip giveaway. Yeah. So I know the supplies are short, so to get into that contest and get those questions answered and buy that Tangent wallet, man. Yeah.
There's a round 2 of questions.
Round 2?
Yeah, right here. There's round 2, final round going live from March 27th to April 3rd, and that's probably when they're going to announce it, because they were originally going to announce it on March 31st, but they pushed it back.
Yeah, man.
A new round. Okay.
Yeah, and like I said, man, if you buy one of these limited edition XRP Vegas Tangent wallets, you will get an additional 5 entries into that contest.
Facts.
Good luck.
Okay.
Good luck,
So
and may the
let's-
best man win.
Yeah, good luck. Okay, so now let's watch this quick tutorial by Zebec Network for the super app, how to use it.
This thing can be so sick, man.
Yeah, this looks awesome. Wow. Nice.
Let's go. We're all too excited. We all want the super app so bad. Please, for the love of God.
That was a badass beat. Thank you, Zebec.
Yeah, man. Shout
Okay.
Zebec, man.
Let's
go.
see. Ecosystem update in XRP Las Vegas. That's when Brad Keim was a guest speaker in the space, and then Tangent was a guest speaker. That was a great space. I hope you guys all attended. If you didn't, please watch this recording. I mean, listen to it.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing, and a lot of confirmations made there as well.
This week wasn't just about the stellar headline. There were also reports pointing to a new product announcement tied to a major ecosystem. Hint, hint, it's probably Ripple, but we're not entirely sure. Not financial advice.
Yeah,
just speculating. And which is one of the biggest global payment integrations possible. So let's see if that happens, which fits Zebec's bigger strategy of turning payroll streaming into a broader financial stack.
Yeah, that's the key phrase right there, Throbber. Broader financial stack. Zebec is clearly trying to make itself useful in more than one way. Payroll, payments, cards, spending, staking, and whatever else the roadmap goblin has been cooking up.
Okay, and I hope you listen to this space because they were also talking about stellar spaces in the future, a stellar and Zebec space in the future. That's a big announcement, so I hope you guys are all waiting for that space. And I also love that you said roadmap goblin because that's exactly the vibe.
Yeah, because in crypto, every roadmap has at least one goblin in it, right?
Also this week, World Liberty Financial acknowledged Zebec Network once again. They were thanking them right here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom.
Swag.
Here's proof. See this?
Go.
Yeah, double swag.
Shout to World Liberty Financial. Let's go.
So also what happened this week, World Liberty Financial thanks Zebec Network. As you can see, if you were paying attention this week, there's the proof that they're working together.
Nice.
Okay. And yeah, we loved working with World Liberty Financial and being a part of USD1's growth on Solana. More USD1 support across Zebec's ecosystem and additional World Liberty Financial integrations ahead. Now let's talk about token drama. Because of course, there's token drama. Several reports this week connected Zebec's move with speculation around supply pressure and a March 2026 token unlock completion. Well, guess what, everyone? Now the token is completely deflationary. Boom.
Which means the market is doing what the market always does, celebrating the partnership with one hand and squinting at the tokenomics with another.
That's crypto love, baby. Pure, chaotic, and slightly suspicious.
Still, the important takeaway is that Zebec is clearly trying to align product growth with token utility. Utility. The more the ecosystem uses the network for payroll and payments, the stronger the argument becomes that ZBCN has a role beyond just being a tradable ticker.
Now let's talk about the community, because Zebec people are built different. When a partnership like this gets confirmed, the energy goes from interesting project to I need a second monitor just for this chart.
There was a lot of buzz around this week's content cycle for sure, with community-facing updates and fresh discussion as people reacted to the stellar confirmation and what it might mean next. The tone across the ecosystem has been pretty clear. This is being seen as a major credibility win. So we'll take the dub right there, guys. Big dub. Shout to Zebec Nation. Shout to Zebec. Another big one, another big partnership in the books.
Exactly.
go.
Credibility is huge. Crypto is packed with projects trying to look important. Zebec is actually trying to be useful, and that's a very different game.
Yeah, man. So if we're going to zoom out, the story of the week is simple. Zebec is moving from promising payment tech to serious infrastructure conversation. The Stellar confirmation is the centerpiece, and the broader news around the product expansion and Tokenomics support the bigger shift.
This is one of those weeks where the headlines weren't just noise, they pointed toward a real narrative. Zebec
Yep.
wants to be embedded in how money moves, how payroll works, and how stable coins get used at scale. You can transform, you can convert any stable coin into the local fiat of your country. That is wild.
Yeah, and guys, if you're watching from the sidelines, this is the moment where you stop asking, can they, and start asking, how far can they take it?
Exactly. And that, my friends, is where the fun begins. The last thing we wanted to say before we wrap things up, Stellar finally confirmed things with Zebec Network. All the butters, bye.
Bye now. Yeah, it was huge confirmation via X. Stellar definitely let everybody know that Zebec is chosen for their global stablecoin payroll, man, and there's going to be more details to come. So keep a lookout on that, guys. But it has been confirmed 100% that Stellar and Zebec Network are now partnered up and will be moving forward in the future. And that's your weekly Zebec rundown. Stellar confirmation, payroll utility, ecosystem expansion, and a whole lot of momentum. Not bad for 1 week, Throbber, huh?
Not bad at all. If you like this episode, stay tuned, stay loud, and stay weird. Because if Zebec keeps making moves like this, the next Gazette might need a bigger soundboard.
Yeah, definitely.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and share Zebec Nation on X, Discord, and YouTube. Because if you're going to be part of the madness, you might as well be plugged in.
Yeah, and that's at Zebec Nation. And this is your episode of the Zebec Gazette.
My name is Throbbing Lantern.
And I'm your boy Heavy Hitter 360. Until next time,
keep your bag safe.
You take spicy.
And your payroll streaming. Peace.
Peace.
Turn it up. Zebec Nation.
Zebec Nation, tap in, lock in. I'm on deck, all signal, no distortion. Hot news, breaking cultural thought of it. From protocol to the population compliance coordinated.
Nice. That was good, man.
Okay.
That last part was great, dude.
I hope so, yeah.
No, like it sounded good. I think you can chop that up unless you wanted.
Well, he has to do it. That's oh, dude, my visual effects. How long were they off? RIP.